I'm Bautista. Welcome to fundraiser, where we explore the ins and outs, the cutting edge of fundraising. My guest today is AJ Asver, who is founder of Scoopler, one of the hot new companies that has hit the Valley scene. And we're going to talk about some of the aspects of how he's formed the company and been able to raise seed financing. Welcome, AJ. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
It's a pleasure to be here, John.
And AJ, you just recently formed Scoopler, came out of the class of summer '98 of Y Combinator. Could you talk a little bit about your background and your passion, the passion of your co-founder to form Scoopler?
Sure, it was a summer '08. But yeah, so me and my co-founder, we both met when I came out of college back in 2007. He was at MIT, I was at Oxford. We happened to meet in a bar in London when we were doing some networking. We had this idea, we wanted to create a service where people could break news online using microblogging. We quickly realized that Twitter and other services already had that, but what was missing was the ability to search all this content. So we basically decided to create Scoopler, which is a real-time search engine which lets you know what people are sharing on the internet right now for any event that you might be interested in or any topic you're interested in.
So any search you want to do, whether it's on Twitter or whether it's Dig or any other live content you can do with Scoopler.
Our mission is basically to organize all the live content on the web and make it available in real time.
And you know, you've hit the Valley. It's been a lot of buzz recently about Scoopler. And how do you feel about that, and how has that helped with building the company?
It's just been really exciting, to be honest. We launched, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it's just been totally overwhelming. The feedback has been amazing. Just people are so excited about the idea of real time now, especially with Twitter kind of taking off and the Oprah effect, as they like to call it. So, we think we're in a really exciting space. There's a lot more to be done in this space, and we kind of want to be pioneering search in real time. So, we think it's a big project, and we're excited to be doing it.
You're from the UK.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to move to Silicon Valley?
I actually decided just simply because I think the network out here is amazing. It's a great place to start a consumer internet company, and just from the experiences of meeting other UK entrepreneurs that ended up moving out here, I could tell instantly what the benefits are, So I feel like you're much more connected with your end consumer as well as all the other people that make a company happen. It's not just about, you as the co-founders, and I feel like that network is right here in the Valley, and that's why we moved here.
How did you find and connect with Y Combinator, and what have they done to help the company?
So we actually found out about Y Combinator because a few of my friends at Oxford and Imperial College had gone through Y Combinator in a couple of years before us. They recommended it to us, and we did the application, got a few great references as well. And we came in for interviews in April 2007. They really liked us. They usually take on a few foreign teams every funding round. So in the summer, it was us and an Austrian team as well. And we just think it's an awesome way to start a company. Paul Graham and Jessica and the rest of the team, it's kind of like if you're a company, imagine being put into a bazooka and just being shot out. And the good companies will stay on the right trajectory and hit the target. Not everyone will, but the point is that they give you that initial boost.
And so Paul Graham and Jessica, they've helped introduce you to funding sources as well?
Yep, it's not just about them actually, it's about the whole network. So when you join Y Combinator, you're part of a network of now more than 120 companies, and each one of them have been funded or are going through funding and have an amazing network. So you're kind of 1 degree of separation from anyone you really want to know in the Valley. So just getting the intros has been so much easier by being part of the network.
And I understand you're actually living in what's called the Y Tower in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's
the Y Combinator.
It's the Y Scraper. It's actually Crystal Towers. Right. It's where Scribd, Justin.tv, and Zobni have started out along with a bunch of other companies. There's about 5 companies working out of there now. It's kind of like being in a dorm room for startups. So I really love the atmosphere there. Unfortunately, we're going to be growing out of it soon and going to have to move on to another place, but it's been an awesome experience.
So instant network effect, compare notes with other Y Combinator founders, and I assume that many of the investors that you're talking to have also been investors in other Y Combinator companies.
Yeah, I mean, the Y Combinator brand is obviously very strong, so a lot of the investors will invest in multiple Y Combinator companies just because we've had a lot of successes from Y Combinator in the past.
Right. So you're in the process now of closing your first seed round. We can't talk about the terms of the seed round, But how has that process gone so far?
It's been pretty smooth, actually. I think we were really lucky. The timing was kind of just right for us. The market has kind of proven itself now. People realize there's a wave coming in real time, and we happen to have kind of launched at the right time to be raising funding. We decided to do a convertible note just because of speed, because I've got to go back to London so we can close up shop there and move over here. And everyone's been pretty happy with that. It's been a very frictionless process.
Right, and how quickly has that gone?
Pretty much got it from initial meetings to closing in about 3 weeks.
Right. And so you feel like you've raised enough capital then to launch the company, start to hire employees, and what are the use of proceeds for the capital that you're raising?
Basically the aim is to get us to Series A, and that involves multiple different things. It involves hiring more employees and building out the team. There's specific goals we need to reach with the traction on the product, distribution, and acquiring more data for Scoopler as well. And we basically estimated how much it would take to do that, and then added a bit extra in case, not everything went to plan, and that's generally what happens, so you've got to be careful.
Right. One of the questions that entrepreneurs ask is, does there need to be a lead investor in the seed round, or is it possible to seed round together with multiple different investors and have the company sort of propose the terms? Which approach did you adopt?
So we actually kind of did a mix of the two, but I think the important thing for you to realize is, depending on your trajectory and how much you feel you want to be independent or pull in the guidance of others, will dictate whether you want to have a massive lead on the round or whether you want to kind of do more of a syndicate. So we actually decided that we were going to do more of a syndicate, but obviously involve everyone in the syndicate very closely with how we proceed.
Right. What's next for you, and what's next for Scoopler?
Well, Scoopler's next big thing is moving out to the Valley permanently. We've already found a great place in Soma, and we're going to be moving out here in the next couple of months. And then it's just going to be build, build, build. That's the team, the product, and the data sources that we have. So we're really excited about what's ahead.
And one of the benefits of doing a debt, convertible seed round is that the process has gone quickly. You've raised the capital that you need, and now you can focus on the business, which is what you want to do.
Yep, we're just two co-founders. We're both hackers, and we both much prefer to be focusing on products. So the faster we wrap this up, the faster we can get on with it. Great.
Well, it's been a real pleasure speaking with you today, AJ. I look forward to working with you, and wish you and the company a lot of success. And I know you guys will do a great job.
Thanks a lot, John.
This has been another interesting segment of fundraiser on Bader News.